Hey, what's up, everybody? Uh, Today I want to bring up and conversate about utilizing your resources. Um, because a lot of times we think that we have to know everything, and that just ain't true. I had uh, I had took a real estate crash course class. Me and my wife. It was like a 3 day class where they just give you like the main stuff and throw at you like the lingo and all that type of stuff. And it was a good investment, just to learn the things to look for when you get into real estate and all that type of stuff. Whenever I decide to or whenever my wife decides to. But like one of the main things he said when uh when he was talking was to you got to build you a team, and your team, for me, to me, your team don't necessarily have to be people that you conversate with every day. You know, it's just about you knowing people, and you get to know these people. You have some type of conversation with them, and you got people that you can go to when you need to know about something. So like, especially in today's time, when you be like, man, my team, we up, we winning, like yeah, what I'm saying. It's nothing wrong with saying like, these are my everyday people, and then this is what we doing. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't ever, please, nobody think that I'm saying something's wrong with that. But I'm saying like your team don't have to be people that are your everyday life. You know, you connect with people, and then you build up their relationship, and then so now you have gained a resource to things that you don't know. You know, because we, I know majority of us know at least somebody that's in the legal system, like as far as being a lawyer or a paralegal. We know somebody that's in the medical field, as they be a nurse or a doctor. And we know somebody who do dwell into real estate. You know, all those type of things. And we just gotta utilize these resources, y'all. It's not meant for you to know everything. It's not meant for you to be like, only way I'm gonna do this is if I know it. Nah, if you know somebody that's an expert in their field, pick their brain, ask them for help. How do you do this? How do you do that? What's your advice on this? And then in return, you never know, they might need you for something that you specialize in. Like even I recall, um, before I started my business, I recall feeling down and feeling bad a couple of years ago. Yeah, a few years ago, because I was like, man, everybody around me got some type of skill, and they know how to do this. Like, my wife, she knits and all that type of stuff. I'm like, man, you got a skill that people really need. And then like one of my best friend, he he uh he know how to just get on camera and just instantly instantly get on camera and just go nuts on it. You know, whether it's any type of form of entertainment. So I'm talking about you, Troy. And and just people with skills and other knowledges, and I'm like, what do I got to offer? What am I bringing to the table? And then I remember what my pastor and my apostle said. You know, it's a saying, and I took it with me. I still got it with me to this day. And they said, your misery is your ministry. And I was like, wow. When he started hitting me, when I got up out my little funk, uh, saying like, I don't got, so I ain't got nothing to offer, I ain't got nothing to bring to the table. And I was like, wait, I know a lot. I I've been reading about investments in stocks. I've been I've been through the system as far as uh, father's rights. Getting joint custody for my kids and stuff like that. I'm like, I picked up a lot of knowledge along the way. Why not spread it? Why not help people? My favorite subject is English. I can type my butt off. Type text. I always try to pronounce with every single word. I don't like the shortcut words and stuff like that. And I'm like, these are actually skills, and I had to realize that. So, you know, there's nothing wrong with not knowing everything. As long as you know something and you passing it along to everybody else, and you got something to offer, because you could be a part of somebody else's team and now you really realize it. All these people that's coming to you for advice and stuff about certain situations because they know that you know just as well as you know that other people know certain situations. We all got that friend who's a nurse that he be like, hey, I twisted my ankle. What do I have to do? And then your friend that's a nurse, or your people that's a nurse, they'll tell you like, hey, you fine, you doing all that. They just saved you $1,000 hospital bill because you utilized the resource. So utilize the resources, people. You know, Everybody that's around you is there for something, whether it's long term or short term. But you got to gain something from the people that's around you, even when it's negative, because you learned something. Utilize your resources, people. Love y'all.